I'm sorry, guys. Sounds on now. Oh, boys, oh, boys. Okay. You're gonna hear me soon here. We got the we got audio. We got audio now. Oh man, I don't believe it. I'm so disorganized right now, but I'm not really disorganized. Honestly, I'm stressed. That's what it is. So this is a really quick. I'm not gonna stay on long, guys. I've got a ton of work to do here. The final prep. I've been dealing with customs broker forms and calling Air Canada to talk to them about what the procedure is on clearing the Ducklings tomorrow. I'm not happy with Air Canada. Actually, I talked to the people at the cargo, the live cargo. Like, these people specialize. Their job is to specialize in priority 1 treatment of the animals. It was like the guy didn't even want to talk to me. Like, he was trying to get me off the phone. I was like asking questions, and he didn't want to answer any questions. Just probably hated his job. Okay, so I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit stressed, got a little bit of an upset stomach. Tomorrow's a big day. It's sort of like an expecting dad thing, I think, is what I'm going through. We had a curveball yesterday. That's why there was no videos, there was no live stream, there was no nothing. I had things happen here that I did not count on. We have 7 less Drakes now. We had a situation yesterday. I was in the pen. It's been pouring rain, guys, like absolutely just downpour here for over 24 hours. Actually, right now we're probably going on the 36-hour mark of solid rain. It's just crazy, the rain. But tomorrow, summer arrives. They're talking it's going to be 25 degrees Celsius, and the weather forecast is saying solid, sunny, hot days, 30 degrees. Like, it's so cold here right now that I can't get the barn I've got a 750 watt quartz heater running, and I've got 4 heat lamps running, and I can't get the barn over 22 degrees. Oh, Mr. Rover Pilot, thank you very much for the $10 donation. I can't get the barn over 23 degrees, I think is what it is, 5 feet off the ground. But tomorrow is going to be 25 degrees Celsius, so I don't have to worry about that now. And it's going to be 30 by the weekend. But what happened yesterday? So what happened here yesterday, well, first of all, egg production is like cut in half, okay? So that means the females aren't, putting any hormones out, or pheromones, I should say, to attract the males. So what was happening was there was a small group of females, about half of them, that were just getting pounded on by the Drakes. And yesterday in the pen, I was in there in the morning, and the 2 Muscovies fighting over a female. It was like a UFC cage fight, guys. It was so nuts, and I had to react quick. So I know this guy that's got a pond that I could get the Drakes to, and but he didn't want ducks. So what's happening is, actually, they're probably already there today. Is they're going to freezer camp. Him and his farmer buddy are going to take care of the Drakes, the 7 Drakes, 2 Muscovies, one white one, 1 black one, and 7 of the crossbreeds. Fabio and his brother are still here, but they had to go. It was just too much. We got a really bad hurt female yesterday morning. She's really hurt bad. It was just time. It was time that I had to deal with it, like right there in the moment. So what I did was I caught them. I put them in the back of the truck, got on the phone, called my buddy up, and asked him if he wanted them, and he said no, but I could put them on his pond for the night. And then he said tomorrow they're going. I said no problem. If you want to, put them in the freezer, go for it. They can't stay here. They're causing problems. They're hurting my babies, my girls. So that's what happened here yesterday. It was just crazy. And then I had to run around to town. I had to go to the post office. I had to go to the store. I had a to-do list, guys, of things to do. And I had to go to the vet to pick up dog food because we had a dog food situation here with Doug. That's another crazy story. Doug lost 8 pounds. And I couldn't figure, well, yesterday what happened was I saw Doug, in the morning, I said, look, it looked like he was getting skinny, and I thought for sure I could see his ribs. And I said, like Doug doesn't. He's a meaty dog, man. Like he's, you know, I'm like, it looks like he's fading away. And I thought that, you know, since the cancer, you know, I thought, oh no, like he's sick again. You know, what's going on? And it turns out that his food dispenser. And I didn't know this. I actually had to get a magnifying glass. I had my high power glasses on, still couldn't see. I got a magnifying glass, and there were these little tiny red ants in his food. And they had infested the food dispenser, and they were biting Doug's mouth, and he wasn't eating. So like I thought the dog had all of a sudden developed some kind of thing that he was afraid of the food dispenser, because every time the food would fall down, he would jump back. But that wasn't the case. He was getting bit by ants. So anyways, that's the deal here. What happened yesterday? So I had to go on an unexpected trip to the vet, and then plus Doug was hurting because he hurt himself the day before, and I had to get some painkillers for Doug. It was just everything. It was just a curveball Monday. That's what it was. Just nothing but curveballs, and I had no time except to react to everything, and that's what happened here. So that's why you didn't hear from me. So what's happening here, I'm just got one more call to do to the broker, and I sent off the documents to them, and to get the accounts up, which is sort of ridiculous. It's a one-time deal, but the government and all the paperwork I had to fill out, you know, to clear these ducklings. The Air Canada, I'm hoping tomorrow is, I'm hoping the phone call today is not an indication of what tomorrow is going to be like, because the guy was just absolutely ignorant. Like he didn't want to talk to me. Like I'm asking questions like I've never done this before. I tell the guy I've never done this before. I'm clearing, you know, the ducklings from the States, you know, and it was like he didn't care. It was like, you know, they'll be here. Then I find out, he goes, well, how long can I, they land at 12:10, how long before I can pick them up, you know, the clearing. And then he's like telling me, well, it's 2 hours. I go on the website and it says 4. So it's like, you know, it's like he couldn't even tell me the truth. So I've got my a call into my broker. I've got, like I said, I got one more chat with them, and then I've got to I got to get the final setup done today. That's the plan, and I'm not going to live stream anymore today, guys, because I have to absolutely focus on getting absolutely everything done, tech, everything completely. And I don't know what camera I'm going to end up using yet. I'm still got a little bit of screwing to do. So it's like, I'm thinking that we're not going to see the ducklings here the way the Air Canada was talking. I'm thinking it's going to be around like the 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, Eastern Standard Time. So, you know, that would be like about 1 o'clock Pacific Time, and about 9 p.m. in the UK. So, I think, yeah, they're 5 hours ahead. So, I think it's 5. So that's what the deal is going to be here for the unboxing of the live unboxing of the ducklings. That's what's happening. So, oh, thank you, Rusana, for the $10 tip. Because it's like I blew a lot of money yesterday buying things for the show, getting the everything, the last little, you know, it down to the wire, guys. That's what it is. So. Oh, yeah, bring all the paperwork to the airport. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm gonna finish it off today with the broker on the final what the deal is. All right. So, any questions before I sign off? That I can. Okay, I don't there. I don't see any questions. Nobody's got questions. Oh, I'm sad, guys. I don't know what I'm getting for breeds yet, guys. It's a potpourri of ducks is what we're getting. I'm nervous though. I'm not going to lie with you guys. I've got a seriously upset stomach. It's like I've got a headache today too. That's another thing too. So I'm. Was my name always 50 Ducks in a Hot Tub? No. When I first opened this channel back in 2007, it was actually called Movie Mat Canada. is what the name of the channel was. I'm picking up a rental minivan tomorrow okay, how are we talking about pigs? I'm getting ducklings tomorrow. How many ducklings we're getting? We're supposed to be getting 1,200. Now the health certificate says 1,500, but I told Mark like 1,200 tops. No problem about the shout out there, Alex. Chill, I've got it. I don't know, guys. It's I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta go and get the final setup. How can I ask Fred? I don't understand. Yeah, Maxwell for help. I'm a one-man show here, guys. Like, there's nobody near me to help me. It's like just me. No, Carl, Doug is not coming with me. I'm going to be leaving Doug at home, locked in the house, sleeping on the couch, actually, is where Dougie's going to be. I got to get swans, so I'm going to focus on this year first, guys. We got 1,200 ducks coming tomorrow. Am I incubating eggs this year? William, you've obviously been not around for the last couple of months on the show. Tomorrow we got 1,200 ducks coming. There's going to be no incubating happening here. Where have you been, William? Actually, William Hernandez. I've seen that name before. You've commented. You've been gone for 2 months. Quacking with ducks. There's a shout out for you. Am I okay, Gene? No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not okay. I'm not gonna BS you guys. I'm a mess. Is Metzer Farms going to help me next year? I have no idea. We haven't even got through this year yet, guys. No, Colin's not coming up. It's just me. It's just me. Just me. Moi. One guy. That's it. It's not a big deal. It's like 12 boxes. You know, minivan, back to minivan up to the barn. You know, bring them in, open the boxes. Not a big deal. I need to find a duck woman. Those are far and few between, guys. In this part of the world. Are the ducklings going to be warm enough in the airplane? Well, Air Canada says they do this. This is the deal. They've got animal transportation. The ducks are coming from California. Are they vegan? I don't know. I doubt it. Well, yeah, they would be actually, because they'd be eating plant-based food. My headaches just started today with the stress. I woke up, I went to bed last night at 9 p.m., wiped out from my day here because I didn't count on anything that happened just happening. And I woke up at 5 a.m., wide awake, but forced myself to go back to sleep because my 5 a.m. is going to be my regular time here pretty soon. And then I got up at 7, and I've been dealing with a headache all day. I know, Gene, I'll be okay, but it's just this, it's just, you know, it's just that it's happening. It's really happening. Actually, Doug's shoulder, that's the problem. He hurt himself really bad there on Sunday. Like really, really bad. And Sunday night he was crippled. Couldn't even walk up the stairs. I gave him a painkiller, an anti-inflammatory, and he slept like a baby on the couch. And then I finally convinced him to come upstairs. He slept on the bed till like really. Actually, he didn't get out of bed yesterday. It was because it was raining here. Also, we know Princess doesn't like the rain, so he didn't go outside. And then when I got him in the car to do my running around, Doug normally sits up in the car to watch what was going on, and his shoulder was sore enough that he slept in the back seat. He actually laid down in the back seat and slept in the back. Viewers coming here to help? Nah, there's an insurance liability on that, guys. Having people here, I can't get into that habit of having people come here. One is for biosecurity, just for diseases and that, and two is the insurance problem. I got to be really careful on that. No, they won't be vegan once they get to the lake. The ducks, actually, once the ducks start running around eating bugs and worms and that, they'll be meat eaters. You got your 4 t-shirts yesterday? Perfect. No, we're not banding the ducklings. That's a no. There's going to be no banding going. That's a lot of ducklings to band, Rover Pilot. Am I going to be sexing the ducklings? No. We're just going to get ducks and that's going to be it. Okay. I mean, you guys, you'll be my duck woman. Hi, Serbia. How are you? Homesteader to be. The Canada goslings are absolutely huge. Unfortunately, like I said, it's just pouring rain, guys. I can't even get outside with a camera. It's like, and the water, it's not coming down straight down. It's coming down at a 45-degree angle. So it's like you can't even use an umbrella because I went outside this morning and I got pelted in the face with my hat on. Like it was just, I got soaked. It's almost coming down sideways, the rain with the wind. It's importing the ducklings from the States. It's part of the NAFTA thing, and I actually have a vet certificate from Metzer Farms that says they're healthy, they're clean, so it's not a big deal bringing them in. No, the barn is not got straw yet today because I'm going down to do the final networking, the final camera, and I'm setting up a router in there. I got to put some shelves on the wall to hold the router up. I got some USB extension cables for power. Yesterday, 20-foot cables to run power because it's all USB powered. So I've got the cables are only like 5 feet long, so I got a 20-foot extension. And I got a little bit of screwing around. So I got to put hooks on the walls to hold all the wires up to try to keep everything off the ground. I picked up some silica sand yesterday for the coffee cans to put the cameras in. I'm going to try that. I'm going to put a bracket on the wall for the camera. I got a little bit of screwing around to do. They're just going to be a straight run of ducklings, Ivan. The weather sucks here. The UK is used to rain. We're not used to this much rain, guys. Like it's depressing how much rain we're getting here. It's spring. Well, it starts tomorrow. It actually starts tomorrow. The nice weather, and they're calling for 30 degrees. Like I was worried, like I said earlier, about the heat in the barn, because I can't get the barn over 24 degrees at eye level, and it's like 22 at the bottom. But tomorrow it's going to 25 Celsius, so the barn's going to be lots warm. But as I was thinking, I was going to have to add more heat. Yeah, I got a stress headache. That's what it is. I'm going to be trying different angles on the camera. I'm got some ideas. I'm tweaking today. Today's a tweaking day. Ducklings don't play with toys. So I'm thinking nobody's got any questions. We've done anybody last minute. I'll give you one more chance. Any questions before I leave? Because I've got to go get a ton of stuff done. I got to go play with tech, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, you like my feeder set up in the barn, Lester? Yeah, that worked out actually pretty well. I haven't filled it with feed yet, but I'm thinking it's going to hold a bag and a half of feed per feeder. The ducks love rainy weather, but the problem is I have to whip to town again today, so I'm not letting the ducks out till I get back. Disco Duck's still here. She hasn't gone anywhere, Julie. Actually, I was just looking at Disco this morning. I'm still waiting on the snapping turtle outcome here with the ministry. I contacted my contact, the conservation officer, and he's checking with his supervisor to see if the permission I have from last year on relocating them still applies, since the law has been changed about them being a species of concern. How much of the donated check does Google keep? What I'm seeing so far, it looks like about 12% is but I can't really nail it down. It's very cryptic on how Google processes the super chat money. They aren't very transparent on it. Trust me. YouTube doesn't break it down so you can see what it is. But so far, what I figured, first of all, if you doesn't matter what country you're in. It does. I get Canadian dollars, and then it looks like I'm losing about 12%. You vote against the fisheye lens? I know I'm having a hard time with that one. I'm going to play around with the camera thing. Honestly, the camera I like the best is the big camera with the big mic. because one, the picture's awesome. And the sound is sharp. The GoPro, the fisheye lens, the really wide one, it does show everything. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that distorted fisheye look, you know, to stare at a video. And even the GoPro wide is wider than this one. It does have a wider field of view. So I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to start off with the really big camera because it has the best sound, the best picture. No, Super Chat doesn't keep 30%. The number doesn't. What I figured out, it looks like 12%. Well, Jay, from what I've seen, you know, based on what I've figured out, it's 12%. It's not 30. It's like I'm looking at the numbers at the end of the month, and that's what it looks like. Good morning, South Crane girl. What will I do if I get too many males? Well, the thing is that you know, the ducks we're raising this year, guys, are going to the to feed the homeless. So. Actually, Doug's on a regular dog food bowl right now. It's behind me here in the kitchen because I took it away from the mudroom. I put down ant poison, and the ants have seemed to be left now. They did suck up all the poison really good, like sucked it all up. I put a ton of poison down, and they ate her all. And I watched them; they were just accumulating around it. There was and they were so small, guys. The ants were so small. The dog dish dust, the dog food dust, was the same size as the ants. I actually had to get a magnifying glass, and that's when I saw that they moved, and that's when I realized the dish was full of red ants. Plus they're red, you know, and then the light brown dust. It was really hard. Yes, Doug is healing fine. He's doing good, actually. I still can't believe how slow his fur is growing back, though. Oh, boys. Yeah, I'll be getting food by the truckload. That's for sure. Just like last year. I don't know what we're going to be doing, Julie, at the end of the year with the flock. We're going to be winging it on that one. I've had my coffee. Yes, guys, I'm just about to go outside. No, I had my headache before I even started coffee. I had my headache since I woke up. How small? Oh, yes, the ducklings aren't a day old. They're 2 days old. They were born Sunday night. And normally Metzer Farms would have shipped them out Monday, but there was no flight out of San Francisco, so they got shipped out on Tuesday. So they're actually going to be Monday, Tuesday. They're going to be 3 days old when we get them here. So they're not going to be like 1 day old, tiny little things. They're going to be 3 days old. My wasp problem, I don't know where they went to, but they stopped coming in the house. No, they're definitely ants. They were biting Doug. Am I going to get Snapchat? I've thought about Snapchat for the smartphone, but you know, doing the quick streams with YouTube is more, you know, Snapchat 10 seconds. You really can't do much in 10 seconds. Okay, right now here it is 10:47 a.m. What time is it in the UK? And I'll tell you what time you're going to be seeing the unboxing tomorrow. Someone tell me what time it is in the UK. They're going on the plane today. They'll be actually, I think they get onto a plane. I'm thinking it's this afternoon sometime. I think it's like 3 in the afternoon. I'm picking them up in Ottawa. Toronto's a 5-hour drive for me. Is no one going to tell me what time it is in the UK? Alright, so it's 15:50. Alright, right now in the UK. Yep, so you're 5 hours ahead of me, guys. So it'll be about 9 p.m. your time. About 2100 hours. No, Frank, I'm not in the UK. I'm in Canada. There's a little Canada flag on my channel. You guys don't notice it? You don't notice my accent? So that means in Los Angeles, Lester, you're going to be, it's going to be like 1 in the afternoon. We're going to have the unboxing here. What time in the US? Well, what part of the US are you in, guys? There's different time zones, guys. In Finland, well, if it's 5:49 p.m. right now, you're going to be seeing the about 11 p.m. is going to be the unboxing. But bottom line, I'm thinking it's going to be around the 4 p.m. mark that I'll be back to the property with the ducks if nothing goes wrong at the airport. Because they're telling me they release the ducklings around 2 in the afternoon, and then by the time I load them, get them in the vehicle, do the custom stuff, get here, I'm thinking it's going to be around the 4 o'clock mark, guys. It could be a little bit earlier, so just keep an eye on the channel. What I'll do, I'll promise tomorrow that when I get home, I will tweet it and I will Facebook it, okay? So that you know that I'm going live with the unboxing. So when I get home, the first thing I'm going to do when I get in the driveway, I'll go on the smartphone and I'll tweet and I'll Facebook that I'm going live, that I've got back home. And then when I get it, and then you'll know that I'm home with the ducklings, and then it'll be just a matter of me turning the stream on, getting the stream in the barn going, and then getting it happening. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin, that you'll be in school doing exams. I can't. I gotta get them unboxed as fast as possible. South Crane Girl, about 4, estimated 4 p.m., somewhere around that, if everything goes right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go get the final tech done today. And we'll get this happening here, and I'm hoping I'm not going to have any problems today. I shouldn't have any problems. I'm 99.9% sure that. Oh, I forgot about my other problem yesterday. I had, like, what could go wrong on Monday? I had, which I thank you guys for for making donations to get the T-shirts. But yesterday again, I got locked out of my network computer where my printer is to do the T-shirt shipping, and I had updated the driver on the network, and then it crashed, and I had to roll it back, and then I had to find a driver from 2009 that would work on Windows 7 32-bit, and that was a 2-hour curveball. So I had to deal with the seven drakes, had to relocate them, drive to another farm to get them in a place to stay overnight till they got to freezer camp today, and then I had to run to town and all my stuff, and then I had network problems. Doug, with the ants in his food and his sore shoulder and getting meds. It was just an absolute, you have no idea. My day yesterday was just nuts. It was beyond nuts. A live stream countdown, I have no idea how to do a live stream countdown, guys. Plus, I can't, if I set an event up to do it's like I don't know if it's going to be 4 o'clock. Like, I could send an event up to start at 4 tomorrow, and I might not be back, and then the event will be starting. There'll be nothing on the screen. Yeah, it probably is very expensive to fly 1,200 ducks here. All right, I don't see. No, it's way more than $300 to ship the ducklings. I don't know what it costs, but a professional nerd with all the learning curves. I don't enjoy it though. I'm not enjoying it at all. I just want to get back to ducks. I just want it to happen. I just want it. This learning curve has got to stop, and it's just got to run. I just need it to run. I just need it to run so that we can get the ducklings on the internet, and so that you guys can share the crap out of the live feed of the barn, and hopefully it will it will help the channel. That's the plan is. I'm hoping it does. How come I don't film the duck rushes often anymore? I've been a little busy. If you have, where have you been, Ding Dong Sucks? Have you not noticed that I'm a little bit crazy here getting set up for this big event tomorrow? My life has been a mess, guys. Like, it's like I don't understand you guys watching the show. It's like almost like you just jump in once in a while. If you've been following what I'm going through, has my life been like it was before? I don't feel it has. I feel like it's been. No, Fabio and his brothers here. I feel like it's. I've been living this new life, not enjoying it. I'm telling you right now, I don't like it, but it feels like I've just been living this tech overload thing, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And the only reason I did it was because I needed to take the show to the next level on live, and it was like, what a brutal trip it's been for Matt. I've never been so tired in my life, guys. Honestly, I was saying to Andrew the vet yesterday that it feels like I've hatched 1,200 ducklings. That's how tired I am. And the ducklings aren't even here yet. That's what this learning curve has done to me. It has exhausted me. I'm not going to lie. I'm 55 and learning all this new tech, and I'm telling you, it's been a real eye opener on the learning curve, and it's been throwing my whole routine out of sync, completely out of sync. How long will I have before they are donated? I don't understand that question. They're getting here tomorrow. Yeah, the streams look awesome, South Korean girl. I'm happy with the outcome. I'm happy with the quality. Thank you, Dottie. I'm trying to make it awesome, and I'm trying to. 55 equals just a kid. I don't feel it, Frank. I don't. I don't. Take a holiday. I can't take a holiday. I got 1,200 ducklings coming here tomorrow. I can't put grown-up ducklings in the barn, guys. The ducklings, look, when they come outside, they'll see the adults. Julie, that's what I'm hoping. This learning curve is done today. Like I'm going in today. I'm not doing any camera because I have to focus on getting this set up, and I just have to focus and play around with the camera and get it set up, and I can't be distracted by being live, because it is distracting, and I need to focus on getting it so that it's perfect, because I want to have it tomorrow that when I hit the go live button, it's perfect, because I have blown my brains out to do this, and I really would like to have some vindication, that I actually achieved something. But you know what? Here's the thing, is that with this weather changing, like another thing too, I can't go outside with the camera. Everybody says, do the pivot heads. I don't want to do delayed videos, guys. I want to do live. That's why I've invested all this money this year, you people have donated so that we can do this. I want to be live, and the weather's changing tomorrow that I'm going to actually be able to go outside with the camera. I'm actually going to be able to go outside with the Terra Deck, and we're going to be, running around. And my cables for the GoPro, according to the tracking, they're supposed to be here Thursday, so we can have the GoPro mounted to my head, and I'm going to be walking around live if things work out on Thursday, if the cables show up, which I think that's going to be even cooler. You're going to have the live feed in the barn, and then you're going to be running around with me doing my work in real time. Fred, it's crazy, the rain. It's beyond crazy. It is so wet here. It is unbelievable. All right, guys. So you need to hit the like button on the feed. That's another thing I've just found out lately, that it's so crucial on the live streams that you like the streams. I found out from another channel that I've been watching that YouTube really they really put a lot of weight into the live streams on the liking. So I really need you to like the live stream. I'm hoping 4 o'clock tomorrow, Rachel. Actually, Tony, free range ducks, it's 120 days for free range ducks, and they're not chewy. They're tender, trust me. And they're really, really tasty because the last 90 days, they're eating a ton of stuff at the lake. They don't taste like farm duck. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some fishing here, Lester. No, I haven't done an egg recon, and I'm not doing a run to the food bank because they're closed today. I've got enough stuff on my plate to do, so I'm not going to be doing a food bank run today. Yes, Fred, I'll be my own camera person on Thursday if I get this GoPro working. Doug, he's laying behind me right now. Here, I'll show you. The dog is relaxing. There he is. Oh, where are you? There's the dog. He won't go outside because it's raining. He's doing this princess act. Okay, everybody, you got to hit the like button for me, please. And I'm going to say goodbye. How many likes are we up to so far? I want to take a look at this, make sure you guys aren't slipping on me. How many likes are we up to here? Oh, better hit the mute button. Okay, we've only got 145 likes. Oh, that's sad. All right. Okay. How do I get back to where I was? I'm okay. Oh, there I am. Okay. How will I keep the barn clean with 1,200 ducklings? Clean it every day. We clean it all the time, guys, which is not the end of the world. It's actually more enjoyable than playing with tech. A lot more enjoyable. I'd rather clean duck poop up. All right, the lights going up, guys. I don't know because I'm not on that page. I'm in the super chat so that I can talk to you guys. We got 165 likes. Well, that's not bad. 177 watching. It really helps. So I'm gonna say goodbye because I gotta go do a bunch of work. I have to run to the feed store because I was in town yesterday. Like I said, I had a whole list and I forgot to write down. Now, oh, thanks, Kate, for the 5 pounds. Is it 5 pounds? Yeah, it's not euro. It's 5 pounds. Thank you so much. I've got to go get some clear heat lamps because I've got 2 red ones and it's sort of screwing up the video. So, if there was one thing in my life that I could do differently, what would it be? I have no idea, actually. If it wasn't for everything I've done in life, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So, you know, and I firmly believe, call me crazy, but I firmly believe that that there is a future for me on YouTube with the ducks. And not only the ducks, if I can get the channel big enough, we'll be having other animals. Maybe one day a bigger farm. So, Mark, you want 200 thumbs up? I would like 200 thumbs up too. Because we've got 172 people watching. Oh, we're at 172 watching, 172 thumbs up. We're doing pretty good. Oh, 5 thumbs down. I always wonder about those people, you know, their thumbs down are way up. No, I don't use barn or wood chips. I use straw. You don't use hay. Hay is food, straw is bedding. And wood chips is just a mess. Am I going to show picking the ducks up? I'm going to take the pivot heads, but because it's the airport, they might not. I got to be careful on that one because you know there's terrorism crap, and you know, they might not allow me to have a camera in the air freight area. You know, because now everybody's so paranoid because I look like a terrorist picking up ducks. So, but I'm going to slip the pivot heads on, and you know I'll see what I can do. The only thing is that you're going to see the unboxing. And it's going to be an after-fact thing, you know. I'm going to have to edit this video and put it up, and it'll be like, honestly, I think hardly anybody will watch it because it'll be, you know, you're going to see the unboxing live. But I'll do it. I'll throw them on. I got my pivot heads with the prescription glasses in them that I can wear that make it look like they're just regular glasses. I'll do my best, guys, you know. But don't be mad if I don't. I'm trying my best here. So I'm going to say goodbye because I've got to go and I got to whip to town and pick up some clear heat lamps, and then I got to get back here and I got to get this final tech done. I got to mount some brackets in the barn, shelves, and get the router working, and just I got to do all this stuff before we get Ducklings in there. And I got to make sure everything's off the floor. I got to put hooks for the wires, and I just got to make sure that it's duckling friendly and friendly for Matt to clean it, that nothing's in the way. You can't use deep bedding method with ducks. It doesn't work. It's too wet. Plus, the deep bedding method has got to be the most disgusting thing an animal can have to put up with. Like, it's just disgusting. I have a neighbor that uses the deep bedding method, guys. It's disgusting. I don't believe in it. How long is the drive to the airport? It's about 90 kilometers from me, about 55 miles. Yeah, we're going to do the sneaky pivot head action, and hopefully they don't notice. It would just suck if I got caught and they took the glasses away from me. I know, mother of many horses, the hay straw thing, honestly, I used to get it wrong too. You know, I used to be ignorant to that when I was a young lad, until I worked on the farm and, you know, discovered the difference. You can't eat straw. Well, there are, you know, cows that sometimes eat straw because of the grain that's left over from the oats, but you know, it's bedding. So, plus the price. Hay's twice the money. Sometimes more than twice than straw. What is the deep bedding method? The deep bedding method is when people are lazy and they just keep throwing more straw on top and keep throwing more straw on top and covering it up. You know, it's like you know, it's like when something stinks and you spray Febreze on it instead of washing it. You know. Or, you know, when your carpet stinks and you throw that oxy, you know, white dust on your carpet to freshen your carpet up when it really needs to be steam cleaned. You know. I recommend straw bedding and change it daily. I'm going to be doing it. I got daily. I can see daily. Will I sleep tonight? Oh, I hope, Rachel, I do. Disco's fine, Crystal. Don't worry about her. She's doing good. Yes, Deborah, for some reason, people just love hitting the thumbs down, eh? Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I got to go do some work. I do. I got to go. Hello, Cambodia. Mackenzie Smith. That's quite the name from Cambodia. I appreciate you guys watching. So I'm gonna go. I gotta like seriously. I gotta go do like a ton of work, get things set up here, and I'm hoping that it's not too crazy late because I'd like to relax tonight because it's gonna be a crazy. My life is about to explode here, which is really exciting, and I'm gonna be pounding into you guys to share this live feed of the ducklings in the barn because we got to get it to go viral. We got, you know, we've got it, you know, like the pregnant giraffe, you know, we got to get in that kind of caliber stuff. Actually, I was watching a live feed, which I thought it was live, about animals attacking other animals the other night, and there was 27,000 people watching it, guys. 27,000 people. And it was a video recording of a bunch of different segments that were stolen off of YouTube. It wasn't even live. It was a scam, and there was 27,000 people watching it. I was like, what? I clicked on the link because YouTube recommended it to me. I couldn't believe it. Like 27,000 people watching a recording of a whole bunch of stolen footage off of YouTube. I couldn't believe it, actually. I was like, my God, what's the world coming to? Oh. All right, I'm going to go, and let's just hope that this really works out for us here, and that things go really good tomorrow, and I have no problems. And if everything goes right, guys, oh, I'm sorry for yawning. I got to go and get my stuff done today. I just wanted to give you a quick update, and I've actually gone a little longer than I should right now because you guys got me talking. Do a live Issus feed? No, I don't need any problems. We don't need any problems for the ducks, guys. We need things to happen here. good things, and I think you know I think that a barn full of 1,200 ducklings with a really good video and really good sound, it's got to work. We got to. I believe. I'm rolling the dice here, guys. I've really worked hard to do this, and I think this is what the channel needs, just to get people to know about us. Because you know what? There's only a small group of us that know about this in the big picture. All right, 200 likes, 201. Time for me to go. Thank you very much for the likes, and I love yous all, and thank you for the support. Thank you for the financial support. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the t-shirt donations. Thank you for everything, because if it wasn't for you, and remember this, if it wasn't for you, this isn't, let me get my glasses off because I want to be really serious here. And I'm not saying this to butter up or or anything like that. This is 100% because of you. If it wasn't for your support, your help, I wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't do it. It wouldn't happen. Okay, you've enabled me to pull off this whole thing, and this year, and we're gonna have, this is gonna be the biggest year yet on the duck adventure. We're gonna, I hopefully Mother Nature's kind, and that we can actually donate 1,000 ducks to the homeless for meat. That would be just so awesome if we could pull off like a solid 6,000 pounds of meat for the homeless. That's like a lot of meals, guys. Like 6,000 pounds of meat. That's like we're talking like almost 18,000 servings for the homeless. That is pretty awesome to pull off on a little channel like we have on YouTube, with supporters like you, is what makes it possible. So don't forget that, okay? I'm just doing it. You're just enabling me to do this and doing something good, okay? Anyways, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna go and work and get things tweaked, set up, and hopefully everything goes good today and I don't have any problems. And tomorrow is just gonna be an awesome day. So I'm gonna say goodbye. I gotta put my glasses on so I can hit the button. And I'm gonna say goodbye, but I gotta wait a second because I found that when I hit the button, it seems to cut me off. So I gotta wait a couple seconds here.